The summer camp buzzed like a hive. In the evenings, the sun sank over the lake, painting the pines with gold, while laughter and shouts echoed from the volleyball court. For 17-year-old Anna, it was her first summer away from home. New people, new impressions, and a strange feeling that something special awaited her here. She sat on the pier, feet dangling over the water, watching the ripples. Not far away, someone was sketching in a notebook. A tall boy with tousled hair and a calm gaze. His name was Nick. He had come to camp as an assistant counselor, though he was barely older than her. "Beautiful, isn't it?" he asked, noticing her watching the lake. "Very. Will it turn out beautiful in your sketch?" she smiled, nodding at his notebook. "If you sit still, it will turn out even better," he joked. From that evening on, they kept crossing paths, by the dining hall, during morning exercise, or while starting a fire on a hike. Nick told her about books and his dream of studying art, while Anna shared her love of writing and her dream of becoming a journalist. Every day flew by quickly, yet unforgettable moments stayed behind. Dancing by the fire, singing to the guitar, swimming in the lake at dawn, whispering during quiet hour. One night, the counselors asked everyone to write a wish on a slip of paper and toss it into the fire. As the flames flared, Nick glanced at Anna and whispered, "My wish has already come true this summer." When his hand brushed hers, her heart pounded so hard that the world seemed to vanish. On the last night, as everyone ran around exchanging numbers and promises to meet again, Anna and Nick slipped away to the lake. The moon shimmered on the water, and the air smelled of pine. "It's sad that it all ends tomorrow," she said softly. "This is only the beginning," he replied, handing her his sketchbook. On the last page was her portrait drawn as though woven from summer air. "You are the most important thing that happened to me here." They stayed until sunrise, watching the sky turn pink. Leaving the next morning, Anna knew they would be apart, but also that this love would never leave her.
Autumn swept in. School, exams, daily routines. Yet every evening, Anna read Nick's messages. He shared his sketches, she sent him her articles. Their bond became a rhythm of good mornings, short chats between classes, and long late-night calls. But distance tested them. Days without messages made Anna doubt. Maybe it was just a summer dream, she feared. Until one night, he sent her a painting of a lake and a girl on the pier. "Remember, that was our summer," he wrote. Her heart warmed again. That winter, they finally met. At the train station, through snow and noise, she saw him, older, taller, but with the same warm gaze. They walked the glowing city streets, drank hot chocolate, and laughed like no time had passed. In spring, Nick moved to another city for art school. It was harder than ever, yet their love endured. On her graduation day, Nick arrived unannounced, holding wildflowers and his sketchbook. "I want your stories not only on paper. I want them to be real, ours." Anna realized then their summer story had never ended. It was only beginning. Part 3. Grown. Years passed. Anna studied journalism. Nick painted, exhibited, and worked as an illustrator. They lived in different cities, meeting rarely, but holding on. There were doubts, quarrels, long silences, yet always something brought them back to each other, that night at the lake, etched forever in their hearts. Eventually, fate aligned. Anna got a job at a magazine. Nick was invited to show his work at a gallery in the same city. At his exhibition, in the center of the hall, hung a painting of a lake with a girl on the pier. After the opening, he turned to her. "You know, I was afraid our story would remain just a memory. But now I know. It's my life, with you." He pulled out a small box, a silver ring inside. That night at the flyer, I made a wish to stay with you, and it came true." Her eyes filled with tears. "Yes," she whispered. Their summer love had become their destiny.
Years passed. Anna studied journalism. Nick painted, exhibited, and worked as an illustrator. They lived in different cities, meeting rarely, but holding on. There were doubts, quarrels, long silences. Yet always something brought them back to each other. That night at the lake etched forever in their hearts. Eventually, fate aligned. Anna got a job at a magazine. Nick was invited to show his work at a gallery in the same city. At his exhibition, in the center of the hall hung a painting of a lake, with a girl on the pier. After the opening, he turned to her. "You know, I was afraid our story would remain just a memory. But now I know it's my life with you." He pulled out a small box, a silver ring inside. "That night at the fire, I made a wish to stay with you, and it came true." Tears welled in her eyes. "Yes," she whispered. Their summer love had become their destiny.
More years passed. One summer, Anna and Nick returned to that same camp, invited as alumni. Walking familiar paths, memories flooded back. The dining hall, the fire pit, the pier. Everything looked the same, only they were different now. Children ran around laughing, just as they once had. "Feels like yesterday," Nick said. "But this is where it all began," Anna replied, squeezing his hand. They sat on the pier again. Nick opened a new sketchbook. On the first page, a woman and child holding hands. "Our future," he said. "You're still sketching dreams," she laughed. "And don't they come true?" he answered. That evening, by the fire, he tossed a slip of paper into the flames. "What did you wish for?" she asked. "Nothing," he smiled. "I already have everything I wished for." And Anna knew the summer that gave them love had become forever theirs.